Hello. My phone is dying and I'm about to plug it into the computer. I don't know if you can hear me, because I noticed that my phone quality, audio quality, isn't as good as the old one. I do want to just say another thing, and that is that I just had some pot noodle because I do not have much lunchy stuff, and I really want lunchy stuff. I don't have any lunchy stuff. So I'm just sorting out my YouTube playlist for things to watch, and I am lost. But yeah, pot noodle, what the hell's with that? Why does it smell all the time? It's just, I can smell nothing but pot noodle in this room. It's just so many videos deleted, so much pot noodle smell. Oh my god, I'm just gonna go back to work and deal with that later. Just a quick note before I jump in the shower. Might start recording these on the older phone and the maybe even getting a new camera or something. I don't really have enough money to actually get a mic. I have plenty of access to audio equipment and stuff, but it's just that it always seems to be in use by other people, so I guess I don't have that access. It's just that on this camera, the audio quality is a bit iffy. I have to try to speak and project more, and I hate that because it just winds my voice up a little bit. Wow, my beard's coming in a bit long already. Yep. So just before while I uploaded the clip for today and everything, I just thought I'd just talk nonsense. I'm watching the Batman movies again, and everybody's hated one. Batman Forever. Guys, it's not that bad. It's tolerable, I guess. It's supposed to be campy. It's supposed to be like overly saturated. It's supposed to be all those things. So why are you? Why is everybody hate? Why does everybody like to hate films? I mean, I get it if it's like a technical thing. But why does everybody like to hate films? I mean, it's weird. It's because like everybody likes Avatar, and the movie Avatar, not the series Avatar, because I actually love that. Everybody likes Avatar. Everybody says it's great and everything, but it's Dances with the Smurfs, and I can't help but see it as anything else but that. You know, I mean, I love Sigourney Weaver, but I can't watch it again. Because it's terrible, but everybody loves it. So what's the big deal? Why does everybody love it so much? Even though is it just because of the visual effects? I don't like it mainly for a technical aspect. Again, I don't like it because of the technical sides of things. You know, if the advantage of being seen at night makes a plant highly visible at night, i.e. light up or glow, then surely that advantage is completely negated by the fact that all plants can do this. You know? Things like that piss me off. I mean, it looks pretty, but it's not very clever. I don't know. So yeah, why do people not like good films? Because the story in this isn't bad, and they try a lot of things. You know, not all of them work, but I mean it's not that awesome. It's still good though, you know. So why does everybody pick on it and hate it when it's supposed to be a hyper campy realization of what they're supposed to be, what the TV series is like? You know, I like all of the films. I like all of them, so I'm going to go through them quickly. I'm going to go over them too much. You know, the modern ones drive me crazy because I don't like them. They go on too long, they're too breachy, they're too in your face. You know, Nicholson, pretty good in this. You know, good acting, pretty good origin story as well. I loved Catwoman. I loved Catwoman in this. I don't like the new one. The new one doesn't have the same thing. I mean, it's like, it's Michelle Pfeiffer, yeah? Michelle Pfeiffer's awesome. Catwoman. And very funny. It's just Jim Carrey is pretty good in this. It's good. It's a good film. Val Kilmer's a bit bleh. But apart from that, I pretty much like this. This is pretty awesome. It's a brilliant callback to the previous movie, and also it's not bad. I love the puns, the cheesy puns. Awesome. It's just, I don't understand why everybody hates these. Okay, let's go for this as like, hasn't aged the best, I guess, you know, and Nicholson is a bit over the top. Again, pretty good. Isn't as true to the comic books as I'd like it to be. Plus, they seem to be killing off a bunch of the bad guys and leaving nobody to spare. Also, several stories in this where you could have easily just had a story for each of these villains. The same thing, really. You could have had the same. It is overly campy. Some actors are a bit over the top. Some of them aren't over the top enough. You are trying to cram an origin story into this with everything else that's going on. And so I can see why this is a pain in people's arse, but not mine. Also, I didn't like Tommy Lee Jones, that's him. Didn't like Tommy Lee Jones in this. I thought his character was a bit over the top. Well, not over the top. A bit. They could have played more with the duality of it. But again, good movie. And read the internet as to why I think this is not awesome. You know, I don't like. Actually, that's not true. I don't like two things. Yes, the back credit card is not awesome. And yes, I don't know why they put nipples on the suits, but I like the introduction of Batgirl. I don't see why there's like a bunch of hate for these movies and a bunch of love for all the other movies. I don't have the box set for it to show you why. You know, they're overdrawn, they're way too preachy. They rely way too much on visual effects to make everything to tell their story, you know. And I don't like Ra's al Ghul. I like to believe that Ra's al Ghul, I'm hoping I'm getting that right, is, you know, an immortal character, not just an idea. But that's me. That's my little Batman rant over. I'm gonna go away and have a shower.